All right. How is everybody doing? I figured I would bring this in a little bit early if possible. We're about to see what the status hearing is today for Bryan Kohberger. So, right now, from what I can tell, it looks like they're getting everything set up so this can be broadcast live. And I will bring it up as soon as I possibly can. So, I don't want to rush it too much. We shall see what actually happens. So we're hoping that it does everything that it's supposed to do, but we won't know until it gets there. So as I get more information, I'll bring it up. Hopefully we can get this up and running shortly. It just takes a little bit of time. Maybe not. Give me just a minute. We shall see. A little crazy. Hopefully everybody's doing really well. Hey, how's it going, Daisy? Good to see you. Just waiting for the live feed to come up. Let's see what they've got to say. It doesn't look like they're showing it everywhere. What the shiz-nuts is going on? I keep replaying this little piece over and over again, so I will present it right now. Share screen, tab, share. So it's just the same little piece being shown over and over again. I don't think they're doing much of anything. There he comes. He'll be coming out shortly. Why is there no sound? Corn porn. Good stuff. I don't think they've got any sound going on right now. Helps if I unmute it. It looks like we've got a different judge here today. Or is this the same judge we had before?
Right. Good morning. We are on the record. This is cause number CR 29222805. This is State of Idaho versus Bryan Kohberger. Mr. Kohberger is in custody. He is appearing here in court with his attorneys, Ms. Taylor, Mr. Logsdon, Mr. Thompson, Ms. Jennings appearing on behalf of the state. This is the time set in the matter for the preliminary hearing status conference. So I am going to inquire of counsel, Ms.
Hey,
Taylor,
Darth, how you doing, brother?
this time?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Or sister.
We are going to
I'm
ask
pretty
the
sure
court
Darth
to
is a
set preliminary
gentleman.
hearing out into June. We would request the 3rd or 4th week of June and probably 4 or 5 days for preliminary hearing. Mr. Kohberger understands his right to a timely preliminary hearing, and he's willing to waive the timeliness to allow us time to obtain discovery in this case and be prepared.
And Mr. Thompson, are you in agreement with that?
The state has no objection to that, Your Honor. Ms.
Saint
Taylor
Nick.
reached out to us by email yesterday with her proposal. On reflection, the state's calendar would be better in the month of July, but we will make the end of June work if that's the court's preference. And I haven't had a chance to talk to Ms. Taylor about that. I'm sorry, I know that's last minute.
That's okay. The court's calendar is going to be better towards the end of June, early July. So would that work, Ms. Taylor, for your scheduling on your other matters?
Your Honor, yes, if we take that 4th week in June, that's actually best.
Okay.
Oh, 4th week in June. That wouldn't be bad at all. I might be able to actually cover it.
So, Mr. Kohberger, I need to speak to you for a moment then. Sir, you do understand, and Ms. Taylor has represented here, that she's advised you of your right to have, or fully discussed with you, the right that you have, which is to have your preliminary hearing within 14 days of the date that you initially appeared before this court. As you recall, when I advised you of your rights, that hearing is a probable cause hearing, where the state has to establish that more likely than not, these felony offenses were committed and you were the one that committed the felony offenses. If you waive your right to a speedy preliminary hearing, it does not mean that you're giving up your right to have a preliminary hearing. It simply means that you would not be able to come back and challenge that the state did not present probable cause within 14 days. Do you understand?
Yes.
Have you had enough time to speak with Ms. Taylor about your decision to waive your right to a speedy preliminary hearing?
Yes.
Do you need any additional time to do so?
No.
Then I will ask at this time, as to the 5
Hey,
counts,
Divinity, how
felony
you
counts that were charged in the criminal complaint that was filed on December 29th of 2022. Are you waiving your right to a speedy preliminary hearing and agreeing that that hearing can be
Well, I've
held
got a good one
outside
for
the
you then.
14-day period?
Yes.
And Ms. Taylor, do you concur with his waiver?
I do, Your Honor. Thank you.
I will find your waiver of speedy preliminary hearing is knowing, intelligently, voluntarily entered here in open court with the assistance of counsel. We will go ahead and set the matter for a preliminary hearing.
It looks like they muted it out for a second.
Monday, June 26th at 9:00 a.m. And I will go ahead and reserve the week, so June 26th to June 30th, in the event that we need all 5 days for presentation of evidence. And just so council knows, it will begin at 9 a.m. each of those days. Is there anything further to address at this time in the case, Mr. Thompson?
Not from the state's perspective, Your Honor, no.
All right. Or Ms. Taylor?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Kohberger, then you will be
Yes,
remanded
he
in
is.
custody on your same no bail.
If
at
he's
this
guilty.
point in time, pending further proceedings. Again, we'll send notice out to council and we will be in recess for this morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So that's all we've got for them. Well, they got to prove it first. They've got to prove it. Yeah, there we go. So that's what we've got. They'll be taking a little bit of break for today. Looks like they'll be doing their hearing. It's going to be set for June 26th. And that's about all we've really got. So they'll do a preliminary hearing probably later on this month. And yeah, that was live. That was live. It was short. It was sweet. They really didn't have much to offer. No, this was the cool shit. Definitely. It's an interesting video. Watch it till the end. Well, I've forgotten about this by June. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think people are going to forget because there's going to be all tons of speculation that comes out. So no, that's the preliminary hearing. It's going to be set for June 26th. So that'll basically be showing whether whether they have probable cause, unless he waives it. So that's really about it. Well, I appreciate y'all coming in, joining me. I just figured I would get on and do a short stream keep it under 30 minutes, just for the fun. But I'm glad to see that everybody jumped in here. You guys are pretty awesome. All 4 of you are great. And I appreciate you hitting the like and subscribe. There really isn't much more to talk about on this one until we know more. Yeah. There really isn't much to show. I could go on for another 30 minutes, but I'm actually working today. I mean, you gotta get in there and show them what it's all about. Divinity Said is a real YouTuber. Absolutely. Me, I actually have a day job. It's amazing. I actually have to work. But tonight I'll probably do a little bit longer stream, and got a couple of things I wanted to look at. So there's some live hearings going on currently right now that I'm probably gonna watch a little bit later on tonight, just to sort of get caught up on what's happening with the retrial. I'm a tuba. I like the one you did, Divinity Said, with Flux. That was really good. That was really good. I got a kick out of that. If you guys haven't seen Divinity Said, just do a search. Divinity Said has some really fun stuff out there. Really fun stuff. They're short, they're sweet, and they're beautiful. Just as beautiful as Divinity is. So on that note, as I'm sucking up to Divinity Said, I will let everybody go about your day. There's wonderful places to be, wonderful things to see. The sun is shining, and if you're in Georgia, it's a little wet and rainy. So you folks have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming by, and I appreciate every one of you. Thanks.
Exótica.